योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। राम 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 राम, राम 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 राम, राम 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 राम, राम 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 राम। राम 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 राम, राम 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 राम, राम 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 राम, राम 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 राम। ராம ராம ராம் ராம 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 भगवान श्री योगी राम सूरत कुमार की जय। सर्वं योगी राम सूरत कुमारार्पणमस्तु। We all realize that it has been no small grace that we have all been able to gather here and sing His powerful name in His powerful shrine, sitting in one place for 1 hour. And it was Namaganga. We all had a dip in it, which purified our body and mind. There is so much Shakti that arises out of our singing, especially when it is massive singing. If one is sensitive enough, one could feel the flow or the flood of grace moving around. In celebration of this grace and in deep gratitude, we have offered the Nama lotuses at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. One grateful return of this grace could be our continuing to do this Nama, chanting and the Seva, so that we keep offering the Nama lotuses and the Seva lotuses at the feet of Bhagavan all the time. We have been going through some of the sayings, some beautiful sayings of Bhagavan, which are very relevant to our sadhana. And here is one more. He says, this beggar feels that Swami Ramdas is always present with this beggar. Like that, it is faith, it is Shraddha, it is Vishwas that is necessary to feel this beggar's presence. But if anybody thinks that this beggar is limited to this body only, then this beggar will be like that only for him. But this beggar is not limited to this body, the body which is only from head to foot. If 100 people should recite this beggar's name in 100 different places at a time, my Father will be present there in all the 100 places at a time. If 1,00,000 people should recite this beggar's name in 1,00,000 places at a time, my Father will be present in all those 1,00,000 places at a time. There is no question of this beggar going to all those places physically, but help will definitely come from Father. So, in another place, we went through it. He says, anybody should think that this beggar is only from head to foot, they will only become more miserable, more narrow-minded. This beggar is not limited to this body alone. He says, if when 1,00,000 or 1,000,000 places, if people should recite this beggar's name, then this beggar would be, that is my Father, would be present in all those 1,00,000 places at a time. So how could Father be different from the Son? They are one and the same. He says, if this beggar's name is recited in 1,00,000 places, my Father would be present in all those 1,00,000 places at a time. And of course, his Father is He Himself. And now we know He is all-pervasive, all-knowing. and all powerful, and therefore help would come immediately. And he says help will come definitely. A real yogi or Mahatma is always in communion with God. God is present everywhere, so the yogi is also present everywhere. This beggar is in the hands of Father only, and whatever action this beggar does is governed by Father only. So let's remember that Bhagavan says, this beggar believes strongly that Papa Ramdas is with him, and he is. It takes only faith. So let us understand from his sayings that he is all pervasive and he is present everywhere where his Nama is being recited. So he is all pervasive, that means he must also be all-knowing and all-powerful. There is nothing that he cannot do. There is no place where he is not. And there is nothing that he does not know. So we shall pray to Bhagavan that we continue to chant his name and do his seva and keep offering them as lotuses at his feet, knowing that he is present within us and without. Whenever we are in contact with his name, we can be sure we are in contact with the highest power that is running the whole cosmos with its infinite details. It's an instant connection, like you all have phone connections. It is instant. You just have to call out the name and he is instantly present. Meaning it's not that he jumps into us from a sky or something. It's that he is always present inside us as pure awareness, as prajna, as chaitanya. And that is the witness consciousness. But the minute you call out Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, the same witness consciousness, the antaryami, becomes in an instant the personal God with a name that we call out. And then he is looking into us, into our mind. He is watching all those struggles that we go through, all our prayers and feelings. So let us keep chanting and offering the Nama lotuses at his feet. We shall now offer our today's prayer. Bhagavan, we beg you again and again, a million times, for your immediate divine intervention to change the way of the world. The world as it is today is full of violence. Wherever we turn, we hear such horrific, terrifying news of violence. There is no unity at all. Even in the name of religion, there is only a cold war going on. The fundamentals of religion also are not well understood by the followers. Otherwise, why should there be any difference of opinion at all? But then, Bhagavan, you are that cosmic controller, and you can only bring in unity, harmony, order and discipline into the lives of people, so that people will live a dharmic life with remembrance of God. Otherwise, as we see today, people live any way they like and create a philosophy to suit themselves, to justify what they are doing. There is already this war going on between two countries with its own justification. But we see those devastating consequences of that. We pray to you, Bhagwan, again and again, a million times, to stop this war immediately, so that peace be prevalent. We also beg you to bless, so that there should be no mention of the word war at all between the countries of this world. And Bhagwan, there are sudden attacks of killer diseases and violent furies of nature, and those terrible accidents we witness now and then. We beg you, Bhagwan, to keep them all under control and uproot those asuric thoughts, all those negativities of the human mind which are responsible for today's world of violence. We also beg you to reach out to all those people in the whole world, whichever country they belong to, whichever language they speak, and whichever religion they have embraced. They too suffer from the past bad karmas without any help or protection. They may not believe in the past janmas or the theory of karmas, but the law of karma is relentless and meticulous. So it takes over, it doesn't wait for anybody's faith. So we beg you, Bhagwan, to bless all those people and do the needful. We also beg you to protect all those unselfish people all over the world who are slogging for the welfare of the others from unnecessary, unhealthy, unworthy criticisms and aspersion. For they come in the way of their constructive work. We also beg you to promote the economy of the country and the growth in varied fields of activity, so that India would reach that highest status of world teacher to conduct the whole world in the path of Dharma. We pray to you in all intensity, earnestness and sincerity for ceaseless and joyful chanting of your powerful name and unbroken remembrance of all the leelas and teachings of yours, so that we assimilate and make it into our Atma Shakti. Bhagavan, we know that all of us are only instruments in your hands, and it is you who play all our roles in the world drama from eternity to eternity. All the same, we beg you to bless us to be only sattvic instruments in your hands and not rakshasic instruments, even by mistake. We also beg you to bless us all to run our everyday life as an offering to you and not be caught by the snares of Maya. We also seek that ultimate state of being, the state of bliss and peace of yours, but then we know we need to be purified. Our mind is full of those residual latent vasanas, of latent tendencies of the past karmas and desires of the world. So what happens? There are sudden attacks of fear turning into killer fear, and there is this poisonous anger and jealousy, and again passion and self-pride, and above all, we complain, the complaints, the sorrows. What happens? The sorrow will turn into depression and medicine. We have plenty of blessings already from the divine, and yet we pick up that one complaint, and then we start comparing ourselves with others, and then we blow it out of all proportion. With the result, we suffer this depression. But then you have said the saving grace is the powerful name of the divine. which can destroy our past karmas and the vasanas, the latent tendencies in all of us. We take refuge in your powerful Nama and seek your blessings for early purification. And Bhagavan, wherever we are in this world, whatever work falls into our hand as our duty, we know it's all your work. So we should be able to do it joyfully in the spirit of service to you, and that without any unhealthy competition or jealousy, so that every work that we do will turn into Atma Shakti. We beg you, Bhagavan, to bless us all to practice acceptance of whatever life brings to us, be it a joy or grief. Coming from you can only be a great blessing for all of us. Perhaps they are blessings in disguise meant for our spiritual transformation. When a bad karma begins to play up, we know what happens. The boat of life capsizes. We collapse. Whatever we say, whatever we do misfires. And then we begin to resent God and His grace, feeling terribly let down, try to move away from Him. We also begin to blame bitterly every other person for our own failures, little realizing that we invited them by our own past karmas. But God, for His part, what does He do? Out of His compassion and generosity, puts a blessing even in the punishment. And what does it do? It pushes us back to God. When the bad karma was working up, everything that we consider as security in life, the job, the money, the relatives and friends, will be cut off from us. And then we are made to realize that God is our only security. Thus, a higher wisdom is born out of every adversity, and it purifies our heart. And in the purified heart, there is always intense reflection of the divine. We also beg you, Bhagavan, to bless us to know that behind all the happenings of life in the world, it is your sankalpa, your will, that is at work. Please bless us to be grateful to you, even for the adversities of life, for now we know they are greater blessings in disguise. We also seek your powerful blessings for all the species of the cosmos to be lifted to a higher plane. And finally, we seek dissolution. We who have been seeking only solution to endless problems of life now seek dissolution of what? Of the root cause of this vicious cycle of births and deaths. And what is it? The aham bhava, our identification with the body, the utter selfishness of the ego self, the I and mine that rule all our lives. We beg you, Bhagavan, to uproot this aham bhava and promote atma bhava in all of us, so that we be blessed with that immortal life, that eternal living in merger with you, or eternal servitude to you, the eternal supreme Brahman. Jai Yogi Ram.